because of the color of his skin.
They don't teach that in school. You know, anything black is taught very briefly. And the East St. Louis riots are really like just tucked up under there. They're not really taught at all. So knowing this, I learned a lot more than I knew.
I never knew it in depth, and I never really knew what they were for.
Catherine Miles and Rodrika Olden were among several students in an East St. Louis writing club who took part in a video project marking the centennial of the riot.
It is impossible for any human being to describe the ferocity and brutality of that mob.
All read from historical accounts at locations where African Americans were injured or killed by mobs of whites.
It has a lot of poetic implications, historic implications.
Poet and performer Treasure Shields Redmond is the project's co-facilitator.
Oftentimes as a culture, we're taught that healing has to do with forgetting. Because when you get over something, right, it's in your rearview mirror and you don't look back at it. But I really think that healing has to do with recasting the memory as something that we can't ever change, but that we will continue to learn from. So I'd like to see these terrible incidents in U.S. history be used as teaching tools so that we don't repeat them.
The video was screened in East St. Louis over the Memorial Day weekend, and Redmond hopes to show it in area art spaces and in classrooms.
100 years later, East St. Louis still stands. My name is Rodrika Olden, and I am through.
For Living St. Louis, I'm Ruth Ezel.